One of the suspected causes of the investigation of the House GOP is the anger about the statement of the Department of Justice about the caution and fear of those involved in education, such as members of the House, schools, and teachers, along with the work of a special group created in the new Congress to investigate the so-called militarization of the federal government. Representative Jim Jordan, Republican Ohio, who oversees the agency, issued a new set of warrants seeking documents from the Justice Department, the FBI, and Department of Education officials about the federal government's efforts to end violent threats, and that would involve actual violence. There is no indication that there is any kind of federal conspiracy to suppress the freedom of speech of parents or others to express their opinions in school and community meetings, and ignore the fact that the head of the Department of Justice names the exact names of those responsible for it, because threats of violence are very dishonest. A federal judge also said a controversial memo from Attorney General Merrick Garland on what to do to address the situation isn't even the kind of concrete policy that some are clamoring for. We're almost a month into this new Congress and Republicans have issued more subpoenas than they have to pass bills to create jobs, fight costs, or lower costs for American families, Dell said. Stacey Plaskett, Democrat Virgin Islands, the lead Democrat on Jordan's panel against so-called militarization, said, "The conspiracy theories underlying today's warrant have been met with repeated facts, but Republicans don't want this inconvenient truth to bother them. There is no amount of money that will satisfy the needs of Mega and Baskets." Plaskett continued, "The Department of Justice has worked in good faith with President Jordan and his staff to respond where they can, unlike Republicans who ignore subpoenas." Plaskett continued. "It seems clear, though, that Mr. Jordan is not interested in working together, but has started in the media. While I am saddened that the Republicans have descended into a violent, aggressive style of politics, I am confident that what they are asking for will challenge that tired mindset again. The Democratic members of the subcommittee and I are ready to work on an investigation based on evidence, not conspiracy theories." The national debate about the seriousness of the threat to those involved in education has emerged due to the anger from many on the right about the process of COVID-19 in schools, where since the beginning of the virus, many protective measures have been taken, such as insurance, when students are even now. The legal dispute is directly related to the memo that a federal judge ruled against plaintiffs from a group of parents. The policy called AG is not a legal system, law in nature, because it does not provide rules, requirements, or enforcement actions on individuals, the lawyer said. Federal Judge Dabney Friedrich, who was nominated for the seat by Trump himself last September. None of the documents that the plaintiffs claim establishes that the law creates a serious risk of future litigation against anyone, let alone the plaintiffs. It's short.